When I came down this morning, a doc had me watch an old video called Long Pants, and in it it said he had offends everyone except me. And this was made in 12/18/08, which means it's 4 years old. And so I thought I would make a video today to try to equal and surpass that video. To see how much I've improved in those 5 years. I'm still wearing the same cap, and I'm wearing a different shirt, but
I still had the same shirt.
Amazingly, I'm 5 years older. In the video, I say I'm 77.
You're like a day over 77.
And now I'm 81. Close to 5 years older. Have I improved? Well, amazingly, I have. Look at me. I am now finally in view in the way Mother Nature intended for me to be. Without the 4 eyes. Yes, I've had cataract surgery, which is a boon to the older crowd. A great boon. For the first time, maybe for years, in my case since the 5th grade, you can see my eyes on this video. And so I think my looks have improved. Now he's sitting here with no glasses on. Have you had cataract surgery? Have you had cataract surgery?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I dozed off there for a minute. I can't hear too well. I can't hear. I just can't. I can't.
He probably can't even see us over here because he did not have cataract surgery. He is wearing no glasses because he took his glasses off, whereas me, I threw mine away. Because I go to the doctor, people, and when the doctor tells me it's time for you to have cataract surgery, I say, great, I'm ready. How long has it been since you've seen a doctor, sir?
Why don't you look on the door? There's a prescription. Last time I went to the eye doctor, I said I need new glasses. He says, no, you don't. You need to go to that surgery. And this prescription's still on the door. I'm sure it's still good after, what, 8 years now? Yes, I am.
Well, in some cases, getting older doesn't mean improvement. And oh yes, on this video, I was bemoaning my weight, and I think I said I was hovering around 217. And
where are you?
The bad news is I climbed higher.
Where are you hovering now?
Higher, until I had some sort of warning, like death is near. So prudently I changed my whole diet, and I went off sugar, desserts. I quit eating all his ice cream, cookies. I turned them all down. The only fruit that I will eat now are oranges that he brings home or something like that, because I'm just eating 1 or 2 fruits a day. Yes, like this. And so my diet has improved, and so doing, I'm down within 2 or 3 pounds of the 200-pound goal that I had in mind then, which I did not reach. I went up and then I came down. So, and how about you, sir? He has not only not been to the doctor, since that time, He does not go to regular doctor visits and find out how his blood sugar is, how
I
his...
don't want to know.
He doesn't want to know.
There's a simple reason for that.
It might worry
Once you get
him.
on the doctor treadmill, they don't let you off. It's like going when your car has got a problem and you go to this mechanic and he says, I got that fixed. But in the meantime, he's jerking some other line underneath it, you know about. And he's saying to himself, he'll be back in a little while. And he goes,
So some of us...
oh, there's
as-
another $50 shot to hell right there.
well, he wouldn't have
I have
to
nothing
pay for
against
the
doctors
doctor.
at all.
The thing of it is it's
I've been
nothing out of his pocket.
I've been a doctor all my life. All right?
Doctor.
So I know how they operate. They operate on, I'll scratch your if you scratch mine, and let's all scratch the government.
He has
It's
a
not
very
complicated.
cynical attitude.
It's not
as you
cynical,
can
it's just
see.
realistic.
So there are some people who stop going to the doctor. And there's other people who do what they're supposed to do. Theoretically.
Very nicely done. You
Go
actually corrected
to the
yourself that time. I
doctor,
have to do it.
make regular visits.
Well, of course, that's like see your
Since I do
dentist
have
twice a year
blood
because he needs the
pressure,
money.
I need thyroxine and some things like that. So I continue to go to the doctor, and as a matter of fact, I'm scheduled to go in a couple of 3 weeks.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now.
So, and I will keep that appointment
If I have to go to a
possibly can.
doctor, all right, and
Oh,
he
you
says,
anticipate going
no, I
to the
say
doctor?
if I have to go to a doctor.
Well, if you have to,
And he prescribes this god-awful, horrible cannabis sativa routine, I will definitely stay with this doctor. No problem. I have no problem with that. Because this stuff's expensive. I haven't had any of that since 1970. But from what I understand, it's real big out here in the West, and it's big all over the place. Now, you go to the store and you buy a bottle of booze, they want money for that. They don't prescribe that. If I could get a doctor to prescribe, son, you're going to have 2 gallons of high quality single malt liquor every month. Well, that's about $100 right there.
well, I think that you would
I'm
turn
not done
him. Well, that's enough of that nonsense. Don't you
Well,
think?
you're ever since
You
I
would
met
term
this,
him
whoever she
a
is,
rugged
always complains
individual.
about, well, he drinks.
And
But
you
she keeps coming
admire
back.
that kind of rugged individualist. He doesn't go to doctors. He continues habits that are not good for him, so he's told, and he doesn't care. And
Well,
here I
care.
am, because I don't like being alone. I don't like making videos alone by
Yeah, I've seen a couple of
myself.
those.
So I let him be on my video because, just experimenting around, seeing what we can come up with. And I decided to see if I couldn't make a video as funny as, but now that I'm a little
What, the
better
one you
looking,
saw this morning?
you can see my eyes. I don't feel the need to be that funny. I don't need to be funny to attract attention.
All right.
Because I have my eyes, my normal eyes,
Want me to put
and they're
the
really
zoom on?
quite,
Zoom in, zoom out, zoom out.
I think they're
3D.
rather alluring, my eyes that nobody's seen since I was in the 5th grade. So, I think that as I
Nobody's
aged,
seen your eyes since you've been in 5th grade. How
no,
have you
they're
been-
behind these big, thick glasses
I
that
thought you said granny
made them
glasses.
look, sort
I
of
thought you had granny
strange.
glasses.
I'm one of these people that's very nearsighted, so the glass was distorted my eyes a little bit and made me look even more nerdy and no, not appealing. So I felt the need to be funny all the time, make jokes with wearing glasses like that. What else could I do? And
what kind of jokes did you make?
oh, just anything to get a laugh. Anything to get a laugh.
Yeah, but you just laugh all the time. I could say meatloaf and you go,
I know, but
Meatloaf?
that was then. Now is now, and I don't feel the need to.
rutabaga. See, there you go.
See, he's trying
Rutabaga is
to.
funny.
He's referring to my old personality, but I've emerged
Your old personality was
a
just
new
enough to drive
personality.
anybody
This is
nuts.
probably
Now you're going to get a...
how I'll be seen in heaven, with my real eyes. They'll be cured, and the eye surgeon cured me in this life with the lenses that fit inside the eyes.
Is there any sex in heaven?
And
That's what I wanna know.
so the miracle of modern science has restored beauty to my face that I've been missing for, 75 years.
You know what, I will say one thing for you. Without wearing my glasses, you look a hell of a lot better than when I have my glasses on. So from now on, I'm leaving my glasses off when you're here because, oh baby, you're looking good.
This rugged individualist, he does not want to change his policy of no doctors. I swore off psychiatrists. I did do that because I had
Well, they call
a bad
themselves doctors,
experience with psychiatrists.
Yes,
And I was
all know
talking
that.
about it on this video. I told all about how I was incarcerated, totally a shock to me. I went in there, seeking a little help and advice, and I ended up being put under guard.
We all know about that.
And you don't know how easy that is to get incarcerated, since you would never dare go to a
Are
psychiatrist.
you kidding me? Go punch somebody in the face. Punch a cop in the face. That's how easy to be
You
incarcerated.
will get put in
is.
jail,
Yeah.
but you will not be given electric shock.
Well, you
They
never
don't
know.
give
You never know.
People who punch cops electric shock. But if you disrespect a psychiatrist, which I did, I went in there 20 years old and he asked me some questions. And I thought, I need to get his attention on a deeper level. He needs to realize that I'm in a bind.
He just didn't know who he was dealing with. Right?
No, I need him to seriously
He did
pay
not
attention.
know that he was dealing with somebody on a much higher level.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get him to a higher level. So he asked me 3, questions. He was very bored. Another student thinks she has, and so he asked me 3 questions, and I looked him right in the eyes, and I did not answer. And he
Well,
looked at
I
me,
believe that is one good.
like he couldn't believe his eyes.
No,
To think a student would come in there, he would
No.
ask them simple questions, and the
wait a
student
minute, wait a
would
minute. I think you got
not
it all
answer.
wrong.
Would not
I-
answer.
I-
What would you have done if you'd been here?
I would think if I was this guy, I would say, "Can you hear me? Hello? Do you have an ear problem or something like that?" I asked you.
Oh, he
and
could
just
see
said
it was much more serious
hello,
than that.
Is
It was
anybody?
defiance.
Is there anybody
It
in
was,
there? Hello?
insane.
Hello?
Crazy defiance coming from this 20-year-old
Whatever you are.
female student. Unbelievable defiance to actually not answer a psychiatrist's civil questions. And it got his attention. It really did, at once. Just what I wanted. And then I thought, then I'll start talking and, maybe we'll get somewhere fast. Because I needed fast. I was on my way out of college. I didn't expect to be there longer than another month. So he needed to really move fast. Well, he turned and left before I could start talking again and saying, and so he didn't come back for, half an hour. And I thought, isn't that insulting? I've done my best to get his attention on a deeper level, and he's just gone and done doing something. I don't know what. Well, I think I'll just leave. He's no good, you know. You can't get his attention no matter what. And guess what? He came back in the room and he had secured an armed guard. That's what he left for. I had so
Are you kidding me?
miscalculated
Well,
his
are you kidding me?
response
Seriously.
to not being
Seriously.
answered.
If I'd have been this
Question.
quasi, whatever they call themselves these days, psychoanalyst or whatever it is, I'd have probably come back with a SWAT team. I had a SWAT team. I wouldn't even come in the room.
Well, he
I'd go
came and
pointing.
broke the news to me. He said, would you like to go to, Geraldine, I think you should go to the hospital. And I'm going like, hospital? What are we talking about? I think you should go to the hospital. And I said, oh, no. What?
Well, then
I'm in a play.
Then he
you don't do that to a director. I have to be in this play this weekend. I'm sorry. He said, Geraldine, you are going to the hospital. And that is when he opened the door and revealed the armed guard who came in the door, and he left, and the guard took hold of me, said, we will now go to the hospital. It was that simple. That's simple for me to cross the threshold from sanity to insanity.
Right. Now,
When I
have to be the one
defied
to tell
this
you that.
psychiatrist and did not answer 3 of his questions, I did not realize that I had stepped from normalcy into
That's the 2-minute limit.
the deep
2
world
minute- I'm
of
gonna get up and turn it off.
insanity. I think that's fascinating. Isn't that fascinating? To think that you could go into the world of the insane that easy.
Oh, I don't think you went into that easy. I believe that you had.
Well, he thought I was
I
insane.
thought you had a lot.
I thought he should.
You had 20 years of practice. That ain't that difficult. Now finish this up, otherwise you're going to go
Oh,
over your time.
gosh.
Nobody's going to watch this
It
anyway.
was
so.
just such a momentous step that I had made, not answering those 3 questions,
That's right.
into the world of the insane.
That's right.
And after that, I was put under guard,
That's right.
deprived of my freedom.
That's right.
If you had hit the cop, you would have gone to jail, but you probably wouldn't have been taken to a mental hospital.
How do you
Not
know?
right then.
I know how to play that game.
Hey, what's the matter?
Oh,
You
have
got
I
a
made
problem
my
with me,
point?
buddy? I'll tell you what,
I
I ain't
thought
even
that-
been drinking. What do you think about that?
I thought it was a wonderful point to make about stepping from the sane world to the insane world.
Right. And with that, we will give
Who
you
knows?
a fine fair due. Get the heck out of here.